markets actually registered the longest losing streak in 7 months. And this is, we're talking from March 2023. You had stocks like HDFC Bank as well as RIL that continued to drag overall. And we did see a Sensex which ended with cuts of 900 points and Nifty 50 at around 18,850, which was down a little over 250 points in trade. Now, overall, if you go to see, the pressure has continued for a sixth consecutive session for the markets, and all the sectors have ended in the negative today. In fact, the Nifty Metal Index was the top losing sector, followed by auto, and you had Nifty Bank, media, as well as real estate as well. Moving on, if you see in terms of stocks, it was only one which was in the positive, which was Axis Bank, which reacted to earnings, but 49 out of the 50 Nifty 50 stocks which ended in the negative. Moving on, if you see in terms of broader markets as well, the mid-cap index saw cuts of over 1%, and the small-cap index, which was down around 0.3%. Breadth absolutely skewed in favor of the declines. Let's quickly take a look at, what the individual counters were like. Jindal Saw ended negative in spite of a strong set of numbers that was reported in trade today. Jubilant Foodworks slipped on a muted second quarter, and a lot of brokerage notes are talking about it now. Welspun Living's numbers were pretty strong. However, the stock did see profit booking after a 70% up move that we've seen on a YTD basis. Infosys has done a 5-year pack for refining D2C business, and that was one of the counters that was in focus. Indian Bank, Westlife Foodwork, Asian Paints, Punjab National Bank, Somani Ceramics, Tata Tele, DB Corp, Canara Bank, all of these counters that were newsmakers, either on the back of earnings or a news bit. Steel Strip Willies was another one that was in focus as well in today's session. So clearly, if you go to see, markets are seeing that sell-off that has continued. Bank Nifty as well was pretty much in line with the benchmark indices in trade. FMCG was down 0.5%, but was the better performer in terms of trade. And clearly, except power, all the other sectoral indices that have seen a negative session in today's session. Now, for how long does this continue is anyone's guess, but clearly there has been wealth erosion that has taken place today as well. So the number has now moved beyond that 15 lakh crore mark in terms of market capitalization that has been lost. And if you see in terms of broader markets as well, clearly, you had names like Prism Johnson, Garden Reach, Sonata Software, Vector Foods that were in the positive, whereas on the losing end, you had names like Aster DM and Delta Corp that continued to bleed as well. So overall, the pressure has continued. How the weekend ends is going to be an interesting wait and watch as well. We just have one more session that remains.